Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our second topic today. We're discussing today the different types of tourism in Egypt. And actually, tourism is considered a national income for Egypt, beside the Suez Canal, as both are considered the national income of Egypt. We're going to discuss the several types of tourism. So to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Mr. Said Ali Taha, the tourism expert. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Well, sir, could you give us an idea about the different types of tourism here in Egypt?
As I can resume, we have the all types of tourism in Egypt. We have, of course, the classical type of tourism, the cultural tourism. We have it in different types in Egypt. Of course, we have all the leisure tourism in different parts of the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. We have medical tourism in Siwa, Oasis, and different types in Sinai as well. We have safari tourism, different places in Egypt, especially in the area of the Western Desert, Farafra, Karga as well. We have
Mr. Taha, excuse me, Mr. Taha, your voice is not clear.
Yeah, I am in a crowded area, so
yes, the signal is not very clear. Yes, please.
I'm trying to put it clearer, but
yes, yes, it's okay now. It's okay now.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So, as I told you, we have different, the whole types of tourism in Egypt, and different places. We have the classic tourism, as I told you, the cultural tourism, and everywhere you go, you will find something related with tourism in Egypt and in different places, as you can. So we have leisure tourism everywhere in the Mediterranean coast and Red Sea coast, and all the types of tourism you can see that we have in Egypt.
Yes, also Mr. Taha, the beach tourism and also the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh and also Hurghada and Safaga attracts a large number of tourists here to Egypt because of the sunny weather in Egypt and the sea. Give us an idea about this, please.
Yeah. Some places, imagine, for example, nowadays we are in March, and it's a very nice weather during the day and night as well. Also, the people that can enjoy swimming pools and the sea in Sharm el-Sheikh and Hurghada, all the types in Safaga, Marsa Alam, and we have also different places close to Marsa Alam, like jungles and reeds. In Wadi Alba, we have the fun and leisure tourism in, we call it, of course, in Western Desert, in Farafra, Lekla. It's very interesting there. You can enjoy the safari tourism.
Yes, so Mr. Taha, also Egypt, of course, the land of civilization, the land where everything started in the whole world, and Egypt have taught the whole world several things. The secrets of the civilization in Egypt, the monuments and antiquities in Egypt, which attracts a large number of tourists. Also, we would like to shed more light on this. What are the most important places in Egypt that attracts a large number of tourists to it?
Of course, as I told you, the classic program, the culture, back of tourists to Egypt, especially the Nile cruise. The famous one between Luxor and Aswan, And we used to have long Nile routes from Cairo to Aswan as well. And the boat or the ship is stopped in different places where you can enjoy the different historical sites, like in Luxor City and in Mumbu and Edfu in Aswan. And then you have the chance to fly to Abu Simbel or to go by bus from Aswan to Abu Simbel. It's a very, known program in common in tourism field in different nationalities, especially the nowadays the English and German people started with French, of course, and now it's very fashionable between the Spanish tourism, and we have a lot of Spanish people. We are enjoying the Nile cruise between Luxor and
Yes, Mr. Taha, also beside the treasures and the secrets about the monuments and antiquities in Egypt, and Egypt encompasses a large number of monuments, of course, the first civilization in the whole world, and the temples we have, and the graves, and several monuments, of course, that attracts the whole world to Egypt. But what adds to this attracting the eyes of the whole world to Egypt is the series of discoveries that we witness every day. And lately we have witnessed a new discovery of inside the Great Pyramid of Khufu, Keep Khufu. Yes.
yeah. The Great Pyramid discovery, it's been announced all over the world. Just a couple of days ago, they announced this discovery. It's actually different teams, Egyptian team from Cairo University, and another Japanese team from Nagoya University, and also a German team.
Yes.
They examined under, if you are facing the Great Pyramid, the northern side, you will find the entry where
Yes.
the people go nowadays, and
Yes.
above this entry there is another one. Behind this entry, this corridor, it's about 8 meters length and a bit more than 2 meters width and height.
Yes, yes.
This is maybe lead to something that we haven't discovered yet, as we've been announced by the great archaeologist Taha. He said maybe this will lead to something new. As we know, we don't know exactly about the treasury of King Kyops. We have found, of course, the burial chamber, but being found empty. What about the treasury and the fairy stuff? Is it still in there inside the pyramid or no? We don't know about this topic yet. Maybe this new discovery will help a lot. And also, there are a lot of discoveries.
Yes, a lot of discoveries also took place this year and the last year, also in Saqqara necropolis, and
Yeah.
other discoveries which add and changes
Value,
the
yeah.
map of the tourism in Egypt.
That
Yes.
attracts a lot of tourists from time to time, and it makes for us a very good propaganda and very good advertising.
Yes.
I mean, it's a free advertising when all those newspapers and all those TVs and the different representatives of the media come to Egypt and to report this event. And this is helpful, very helpful and very important for tourism.
Yes, yes. So also we're expecting in the near time and near future also the inauguration of the gem or the Grand Egyptian Museum also, which encompasses a number of very unique and a number of important monuments and pieces. Among them is 5,000 pieces or the collection of King Tutankhamun and other monuments that is collected and gathered there in the Grand Egyptian Museum. If you would like to elaborate on this, please.
Hopefully, the inauguration of this museum will be at the end of this year, as been announced recently. There are more than 85% of the work being done, and we're still waiting for the other 15% to be finished. That will add a very, very, very good value for the tourism field, because when we receive tourists nowadays, they ask, when you're going to inaugurate the new museum, because for the first time we will see the whole collection of the treasure of King Tutankhamun in one place. Before that, it was divided in different places, and it doesn't show all the treasury in the Classic Museum in Tahrir Square. Will be gathered, the whole treasury, more than 5 billion objects and artifacts will be gathered there. But of course, not only for King Tutankhamun. We are talking about the solar boats. We have 2 solar boats of King Kyops of Khufu will be displaying in the Egyptian Museum. Of course, there are other objects and there are other statues and artifacts. Will talk about the history of the ancient dynasties. I mean, will be taking you from the first dynasty up to the Greco-Roman time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that we hopefully at the end of this year we will witness the the inauguration of this museum.
Yes.
And I knew from some friends that the famous architect Taha was prepared a musical opera will be celebrating this inauguration.
Yes.
This opera will be talking about King Tutankhamun and his time, his father, his grandfather.
Yes, that's a great,
yes,
a great news, of course. I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Mr. Sayed Ali Taha, tourism expert. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. And with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program.